In this tutorial, I'm going to show you the basics in order to create a 1 centimeter grid background for measurement using Smart Notebook software. Now if you go to the gallery and type in backgrounds, you'll notice that there is not a background which matches the dimensions of the ruler. This is the closest one that comes from the gallery. It's called the medium grid, and you'll notice here that if I place the ruler along here, the measurements of the grid background are actually 0.08 of a centimetre, not 1 centimetre. Now if I had a shape and I was trying to teach students how to measure the length or the dimensions of the shape, if they move the ruler, you notice here that they can read it in millimetres, but the background grid doesn't match up with the ruler in terms of the 1 centimetre dimensions. So what you can do is, with your new page, the first thing you need to do is to get a ruler. Then you use your line tool, and it's simply a matter of drawing a grid to the size that you'd like. Here I'm just placing the straight line on the measurements on the ruler and dragging down to create a grid. You also need to do this on the horizontal side. If you rotate the ruler, place the ruler up against the grid, and draw across. Now you can see this could be time consuming. Once you've actually created one, I suggest that you save it as a gallery collection item, so then when you need your 1 centimetre grid, you can drag it across from My Content in the gallery. Once you've created your grid, I haven't done a complete one here, click, hold and drag across the lines, drop down menu and select Group to create your grid background. I have created one in the gallery, so if I go to My Content and select Grid, this is one that I created for one of the maths teachers at school. We selected the background colour so that you could place a shape over the top and still see the grid underneath. Now if the grid colour was black, you can see how contrasting it would be and a bit confusing for students. Now if I select the ruler and drag the ruler across, you can see that the grid matches up with the dimensions of the ruler, and this is 9 centimetres. If, however, you didn't have time to create your own, you can alternatively go to my website, here it is, and download it as a gallery collection item. Now when you download a gallery collection item, when you open the notebook document, it will appear blank. The gallery collection item will automatically be sent to My Content and will appear under the title of Grid, and then you can drag it across and use it whenever you need.